MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Volunteers and the Tigers. The Tigers try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Blake Money gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now to the plate, Diego Asensio, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's set and the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Neal has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9, good barrel awareness, put the ball in play, pass the baton to the next guy, keep the defense on their toes.
Now it'll be Matt Tarandic, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now here it comes. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now into the box, Cal Conley. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Jackie Farley is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Now at the plate is Dylan Cruz, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Lifted in the air to right field. Frost is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So here is Brady Neal entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Morgan. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Broderick Frost, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
In now, Andrew Estes, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Chuck Ingram, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. A dozen home runs and 34 driven in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morgan able to track it down for the third out. Digging in will be Jared Jones, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Into the box, Gavin Dingus. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Tommy White. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
At the plate now, Jordan Thompson. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
So next to bat will be Pat Klein. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding in is Brandon Jabari. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And now Jamie Calderon. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 the count. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jamie Calderon is retired to kick off the inning. Next, it'll be Orlando Flores. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-1 home. Oh, look out. Hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Next, it'll be Joe Random. First offering on its way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Jones will put this one away, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Dylan Cruz.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
So now to the plate, Brady Neal lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 23 for him thus far, as they extend the lead to 5-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To the plate now, Trey Morgan. He singled first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up is Gavin Dingus, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first offering. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Whoo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Ingram gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's set. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now that Matt Tarandak.
Next to dig in, Matt Tarandak. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Cal Conley.
At the plate, Cal Conley. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Another 0-2 coming. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next, here is Broderick Frost, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Tarandak at second with 2 down. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Tommy White. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit out at second.